What's up, y'all? Wenny here, and this game is it's called Furries, Scalies, and Bears. Oh my! I don't think I have the Ultimate Edition. I think that's just what they updated the title to. Because of what it says the Ultimate Edition adds, I checked first, and I don't have the things that it says, so I don't think that I have that edition. But the original blurb says, "Hey kids, have you ever wanted to be sucked into a vortex and spit out into a world of talking animals? A walk into the woods turns into something a lot cooler when you and your friend are transported to a land much like ours, but with talking dragons and upright walking talking animals of various species. Are you trapped there? Will you ever get home? Each day brings new mysteries and adventures, and you interact with a host of different characters to learn the ins and outs of this brave new world. A visual novel format with choices per scene. Not every choice will lead to a massive change, but it will determine your friendship levels with each individual that you spend time with. Part adventure, part dating sim, all weird and wild. And if I do have the Ultimate Edition and it just didn't say anything, then there's four new friends for Halloween stuff, and then this other thing that I checked the settings to see if I could toggle it off and didn't see anything about this in the settings, which is why I figure I probably don't have the Ultimate Edition. This features a cast of 10 plus characters. Each day interact with 8 different people to learn more about the world and those that live in it. A chance to change the world around you via your talks with them. Will you leave this world better or worse? You want to date a porcupine? You can do that. So, let's head on over into the game. Okay, the music's been going for a little bit. So, as you can see, this is why I thought I probably don't have the Ultimate Edition, because it doesn't say anything about the Ultimate Edition, so. Oh, there it is. Regular scenes. I don't know what sketch characters means. Regular characters. Turn down the volume in my headset a little bit. Nice prank, guys. It wasn't me! Yeah, it was. Magellan stating people are liars is not funny. No, seriously, it was not me. Yes, it was! Magellan, this is not a time for games. This isn't a game. Oh, it's Red and Dragon? Bixby, what did you touch? Anything, it just started up on its own. Okay, then in that case, we need to figure this out. What the heck? What's gonna come out? I assume they're just dragon, it's just the floofiness threw me off a little bit. Go home, Magellan. But I want to see. This is unsafe for kids, Magellan. You guys never let me do nothing. At least if we explode, we'll have valiantly saved a young boy's life. But seriously, what's gonna come out? I don't know. I'm gonna tell Zour. You are not telling Zour. You never let me do anything normal. I want to do science to it. I want to conduct science. What was it connected to last? This thing is so old, who knows? This is exactly why we should tell Zour. It could be connected to the land of Crab Vikings or something. Crab Vikings already exist on this plane? Zombie Crab Vikings. Apparently it's January. Not in the instruction manual. Who's Dorothy? The instruction manual said it would turn on, didn't it? Not like this. Not like this. You just mean while we're falling through a portal? Let's, go hide behind something. It was a reference to a movie. What movie? I don't know. I saw it on a meme. You're terrible. Let's find out where we are. Ah, humans. Oh, we seem to be in some sort of different lab, or at least a room. There's a door over there. It's super warm. We were just in snow. Yeah, holy, I need to get out of this ASAP. Looks like the portal's off. Oh, let's figure it out. But for now, let's open that door and figure out where we are. It's just a cube. What? Yeah, it's even hotter out. What is going on? Hi! What? Okay, so let's back up here a bit. Nah, this isn't it. This is a flash forward. Here we go. This is good. Hurry up, Slowpoke. I'm coming. Hold on. The CB radio just fell out of my pack. That's Dorothy. She's been my best friend since middle school. I actually was her shadow in middle school. We've been traveling together through thick and thin, not just for the trivial school kid growing up stuff. We've grown together. We've been through some real shit. Oz, come on. Oh my god, Dorothy and... Oh my god. Yeah, alright. My name is Oz. Well, it's not, but I call myself Oz. Everyone calls me Oz. What is that sound? Why is your radio doing that? I like engineering. I bought my handheld CB because we're hiking in the freezing cold today. Or brought. Doesn't bother Dorothy, she calls it a beautiful adventure. I, however, convince her that we don't want to die out here in the cold, hence a communication device. I brought the CB to see if we could talk to any interesting folk later on. Tops of mountains have excellent range. I don't know, but it's getting stronger. Maybe we shouldn't go this way. Well, now I'm curious. I knew you'd say that. My CB was going crazy. We all know why now, but I mean, talking about then, that was then. What the heck? The feedback from the CB was getting stronger, unusually so. Oh, it's a movie prop, but how did it get here? It's definitely the portal that's causing the feedback, though. Want to do some tests? Tests? Like what? You think this fell off a truck or something? I mean, there's no road up the hill, but... I used to watch TV shows about this stuff, but I've never seen this bad boy before. What kind of test are you thinking of? Step through the portal. It's almost destiny. Frank L. Baum would be so proud. Almost on cue. What the heck? Is someone here? Should we, step through? I think it likes that idea, Oz. Here, I'm going to snap a branch off that tree. Let's see if it goes through the portal. Wait, I think I see something buried in the snow. Dorothy flushed an... No, that says fished. An old and weathered book out from the snowbank near the device. She started flipping through it. Well, I am interested in seeing what this is, how it works. It looks like all the pages have been ripped out, the ones that are important at least. Probably only took what was pertinent and left the rest. Still, it is rather wasteful. That's a shame. Oh, here we go. Here's some text. Turn machine on. That's super useful. Dorothy throws a branch. It vanishes. Oh, now I want to see if it fried it. It had to. Dorothy walks the entire circumference of the thing and ends up coming back around to me. Where did it go? It vaporized. Okay, now I'm getting scared. We should go. You? Dorothy is telling us that we should go back down from a challenge? Oz, I did not get you out of your house and away from the world of video games just to get you killed by an oversized movie prop that is giving off Lord knows what energy. Want to see if we end up on another planet? It may not even be able to sustain a complex organism. It might spit me back out. It's not real, Oz. This is a bad idea. Don't go through it. Dorothy, you there? I feel dizzy. Oz, are you there? Did it work? I don't know. Did it work? We falling? Here we are, back to the beginning. Hello, can you talk? You came out of Ren's workshop. Nobody comes out of there except for Ren and Bixby. What the heck? At least you didn't say a bad word. My dad tries not to say bad words around me, but sometimes forgets. It was a fox, but not. It was more also scaly like a lizard. I had no idea what was going on anymore. We obviously had left the reality train far behind. You read about this stuff, you don't experience it. I'm part fox and part dragon. I'm a fox dragon. Dorothy was freaking out. I mean, look at the situation, but from this creature's body language, I could tell it didn't mean us any harm. I was just in the woods playing. There was a loud noise and I came to see. Now you're here. Take it we are no longer on Earth? I don't know about that. My dad would know more. Ren and Bixby would know the most, I think. Foxes don't talk on our planet, or look like that. Foxes don't talk. Dragon ain't nothing special. Foxes exist on our world, but dragons are in our mythology. Excuse me, talking fox, dragon, where are we? I think we need to go home. You should talk to my dad. I have to tell you right now that I consume a lot of media. Maybe an unhealthy amount. I don't have a lot of hobbies outside games, board, as well as video and engineering. I watch the X-Files on my computer religiously. I've seen the entire series so many times it has made me sick more than once. I watch Stranger Things religiously. So what came next should not have shocked me. Desensitization doesn't work the way people think it does. Well, it kinda does, but not really. Yeah, violence is still violence, sex is still sex, swearing is still swearing. My point is this. I watch a lot of sci-fi and horror and fantasy and all that good geeky stuff. But when you see real magic, you gotta process. What the heck? Hello, Magellan. Who are your new friends? I don't know. Does your father know you are out with strangers? I don't know. Hey, we're the newcomers. They came from Ren's workshop out on the hill. Ah, I know it well. The old jogging grounds. He thinks running around in the heat is cool. It's great for your butt. I'm sure. Did you say you came from Ren's shop? Am I to understand that you came from the laboratory? I think. That is most interesting. We shall need to talk more. We're gonna talk to my dad. And it's not a laboratory, Lois. It's a science place for science. Nice to meet you. Lois, you want to go on a jog with me? It's a bajillion degrees out. Then you will not gain any pain. Gain? You know what I mean. Now, I'm not one to shy away from anything to do with furry culture, so I wasn't exactly nervous around the idea of walking, talking animals, or as nervous as Dorothy. This is so weird. I need a drink. What's your poison, hun? Of course. Don't mind me. Sandra, is my dad here? Nah, Zauer needed him at City Hall. Okay, thanks. Hey, you wanted me to tell you whenever you came back that you need to take a bath. Fine, I will later. And you just ran away? We came here as fast as we could tell you. Okay, Bixby, you two did a good job. David. Well, I came from Wyoming, so we can assume that the other portal is still in Wyoming. We actually can't assume that. This is uncharted territory, sir. There's still so much we do not know, and what we know, we barely understand. Hi, Dad! Jellin? The human is his dad? I found people! Your kid brought friends! Fascinating. My words exactly. What is going on here? They're a human. Maybe. Maybe. We should run tests. We shouldn't talk about this now. Maybe we should. No, it's a lot to download. Every single sense of my body was tingling with fear, but it wasn't an intense fear. It was more like that fear you get when you're faced with something new after doing the same thing for so long. A fear that you know you need to master, but dread trying to. Of course. Questions. I'm sure that you both have millions of questions. Ren, Bixby. I want to science them. I do too, but maybe we should listen to Zauer. David, could you bring them in by my observatory tomorrow? We're right here. Yes, I'm sorry. Can you come by the observatory tomorrow? I have an idea. Let's not inundate them with sensory overload right now, and tomorrow I will bring them both to your work after they've had a chance to acclimate. Trust your judgment, David. Alright. What is going on? Where are we? What did you all mean by maybe human? Look, we've all had a very rough end to the day. This is my inn. There's some rooms upstairs. Try to have good sleep. Tomorrow will explain what we can. Knock, knock. Then, Dorothy was not herself. It was understandable. What the heck do we do now, Oz? But still, it was heartbreaking and unnerving to see her breaking down. There was nothing that I could do. Understanding. We keep calm, we breathe. At least we know we're safe. Trust me on this. Well, tomorrow we'll figure it out. Okay, thank you. Magellan, get a bath! I will in the morning! Okay, going to my room now. How hard could things be? Now! January 3. Actually, June the 20th. Knock, knock. In. So, plan? I've been thinking about this all night. I only hope that Dorothy would approve. I assumed she would, since that's what I came up with fit into my other plan of keeping her calm until we were at a point where that wasn't an issue anymore. We meet people, we say hi, we be friendly, we act natural, accumulate and maintain a healthy reputation with everyone. Gosh, I hope people like me. I'm not really good with other humans. Other humans sound so dramatic. Ready to learn the ropes? They're ready for an exciting career in telling people what rooms to sleep in. Look, David, I need to tell you something. Dorothy, I need you to take it easy with Oz. What's up? Oz has anxiety issues. Oz doesn't really get out much. I'm just saying to give them some time to open up. Of course. Well, now as good as time any to explore. First order of business on my mind, as well as Dorothy's, I'm sure, was the kid. Hey, you're up. How'd you sleep? I slept well. Good, good. David, was it? Yes. Your kid, that's not your kid, is it? Oh, Magellan? It's complicated, but he's my kid, all right. But he's a talking animal. You mean to say that you and a dragon fox hybrid thing? Oh, that no. Even though humankind and well, they lost their species name a long time ago. Even though species do mingle and settle down together, Magellan's mother was human. Two humans made a Magellan? He was born that way. There's nothing wrong with him. Nothing special about him that's more special than you or me. He simply is who he is. We were gonna go out. Yeah, we were gonna acclimate to the town before whatever it is that those two were going to do at the observatory. We're going to do to us specifically. Don't let me stop you. Go frolic, but make sure to return here later so we can go to the observatory. For you, hey Dave, Hanson, how are things going? Ah, I got a spider problem. These two are new. How many humans are there in this area? Hi, name's Anson. I work the lumber mill. I came here with David, and well, we came through the portal. Explain the portal. More people need to know it exists. I'm just going off of what Sour Bixby and Ren want. I have a degree in electrical engineering, and I'm not allowed near the thing. Said you had a spider problem, like big spiders, or no, the small kind, but still a hassle. We usually spray them with non-toxic, non-lethal peppermint oil. To the back. Thank you, sir. Hanson is my best friend. He's a good guy, but Ren and Bix can tell you more later. Dad, I had that dream again. The Bandersnack was back. Bandersnack? Mag has bad dreams sometimes. That's his name for the monster in his closet. Need me to walk the perimeter tonight, buddy? That'll be ideal, thanks. True. How can I help you? Long night in the mill. Has Andrew opened up shop yet? Yeah, but it's a bit early. Great. Thanks. That was an actual dragon. So many conflicting feelings right now, wonder and fear both vying for supremacy. That's Andy Clarkhammer, works in the mill. Is his eye? You'd have to ask him. I'm not him. Of course, my apologies. When Andy first came here, he was, well, uh, some feral animal in the woods attacked him. Anson followed off. They've been thick thieves ever since. That's a panda. Oh, hello. You're new too? You're a talking panda. I'm Oni. I'm trekking across the country. You're interesting. Well, if you ever want to talk, I'm usually up by the trail. I just came in for supplies. Bye. I watched. Oh, that's a lady. Okay. I watched as she raided the small marketplace by the counter and then left in a hurry, carrying all her bounty. That's Sony. She's new, or new-ish. She's not a permanent resident. She's traveling. She's usually up by the trail into the woods, writing a book on Kale Bay. Well, Andy Clark Hamber seemed like it was as good a start to talking to people in this town as we're going to get. Remember, even though you might get the same responses, no matter how you phrase questions, some ways to phrase them will always be more polite, softer. No shit net us more social currency here. Got it. What are you drinking? You're the bartender here? That covers it, yeah. Hanson's been pushing you pretty hard lately. We got a winter season coming up. Can't blame him, but jeez. A job's a job. And he looked like a pretty tough customer, but I'm gonna make it. If I'm gonna make it in this town, I better start making friends. Everyone here looks really cool. I'm not too great with other humans. Dorothy is the only one I feel comfortable around besides my mom and dad. Uh, hello. The other one looked like Magellan, a hybrid animal. So not every dragon here looked not like a dragon. Was that racist? Was that just a... what was what I just thought a racist thought? There was a lot I needed to know in order to navigate this properly. You drinking anything today, hon? Also, what is the newbie drinking? So I had seen him walk into the motel, and that was something. But talking to him, I mean, a real live dragon. His voice was low and gravelly, but not unpleasant, not old. I could tell he was my age. I think he didn't smell. He just seemed normal. Did he breathe fire? Was that offensive to just ask out of the blue? Hello? What a witty yet dashingly confident young person say. Um. um. Tea, please, if you have it. I like my alcohol non-alcoholic. Lysandria, +1 reputation. Oh, alright. Ah, it seems to not be showing the whole screen on. Not sure how long the screen's been all janked up like that. Sorry. Also, I like a guy with a sense of humor. Also, I like knowing what you drink, so I don't end up poisoning you. That's not a lie. For instance, dragons like me can only drink deep mineral water or other natural waters to help break up our. It's so the acid in our tum tums doesn't explode and kill everyone in the vicinity. And he's not the science one. That's Ren and Bixby. I'm Lysandria. Been a while since we've seen another human around here. Where'd you come from exactly, if I may ask? Oh, look at this. You've sussed actual manners on a Clark hammer here. I came from the portal. Hey, to be careful who you tell that to. Anson and I have been trying to figure that thing out for ages. Ren doesn't like it. You do really need to stop. Anson is my boss. We work at the old lumber mill in the edge of town. Or the bay. The portal. Everyone is curious about the portal. Everyone who knows about it, you mean? Sure. Look, be careful who you talk to about that device. The mill? Andy, +1 reputation. You're by the edge of the bay out in the woods. It used to be the star of this town. Now we're not so much needed anymore. Anson works him pretty hard. Everyone needs to make a living. I'd like to hear your story, Alexandria. Maybe another time. See you both later. Cheers! Yeah, bye-bye. Oh, there was a news reporter here looking for you. Her name is Lois. Really? She's out by the park. Oh, okay. As your PR manager, I will accompany you. Oh, hello, citizen. Are you out enjoying this day as well? Met the other day in town. You were with the peacock. Tiberius is the name. Running long distances until my thighs hurt is my game. I'm Oz. My compatriot here is Dorothy. Hi, big tiger. Well, my legs don't hurt beyond reason yet, so I must continue my run. Have fun. If you ever want to join me, I'll be up at the old hiking trail near Ren's workshop. There you go. Hey, Danny. Danny. Oh, Lois is the peacock. Oh, hey, Lois, I didn't see you there. Just capturing the sun in its natural habitat. Your painting looks good. Why, thank you. Went along real nice. Why, thank you. That's very kind. It's super rough. Hello, humans. Hi, I'm Oz. I'm Dorothy. Dorothy and Oz. That's hilarious. Well, well, hello. I'm Lois, and this is Danny. I'm also late for a deadline. I was hoping to interview you, but maybe later. Love to stay and chat, but ciao. There she go. She's like that. Lois has a lot going on at the same time. She's beautiful. Don't stare. Lois goes on dates, but that's really it. She has no time for relationships. I just meant for a bird. Yes, but I was also nipping anything in the bud. Ah, I see you're up. Just checking out your town? This is Kale Bay, established 1881. 1881? So this world has roughly the same time system that we do back on Earth. You're the mayor? My name is Zour. I'm a half chimera. David is my assistant. Well, I don't want to stop you from getting to know the area. Have fun. Hey, human person. I made you this cool map so you don't get lost and fall down and sprain your leg and then get stuck in the woods all night. You did? Yep. Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty great, right? Excuse me, Mr. Mayor, but I do have some questions. Yes, Lois? The strange sightings. Not this again. I'm hiring a pest control expert. Okay, but these weird feral animal sightings now. More humans. I assure you that the two were not related. If you say so. Lois, not today, okay? What? What? Hey, Tennyson, wait up. Oh, sorry, I almost bumped into you. Tennyson, the pumpkin person, or is there another guy off screen? Tennyson and Schultz. Sorry, I need to get home. And did a dragon with a pumpkin on her head come this way? Yeah, she went. Thanks, bud. Uh, So, how do I feel about this game so far? Like, I know it's a dating sim and it literally just started because it's January 3rd. But the way that I got this game and the other ones I've done so far was I went through the itch.io bundle that I got for Black Lives Matter apparently 6 years ago, and went through all of them that specifically mentioned having LGBTQ themes in them, which is why they've been the way that they have. This one was one of them, and it sounds like so far the only real indication I've gotten of it is Dorothy being interested in Lois and then hand waving his for a bird. It seems like there's a lot more going on, though. It seems like one of those things where I think I would play it for fun to see what's going on. But for it saying that it had large LGBTQ themes in it, I'm not seeing them. I'm interested in the mystery, but I don't know. I'm sure it gets there, and it probably has something to do with the not safe for work mode that I decided not to use. As usual, I will leave a link in the description to the itch.io page if you want to check it out. I don't know if it has a demo, but maybe you can catch it in a bundle like I did. So that's going to... How do I even save it? Okay, it's a Ren'Py, so it saves like all of those too. If you liked it, a like and subscribe would be groovy. If you want to click the bell, you can do that as well so that you're notified of future uploads, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Later.